In this episode of Under the Microscope, we're going to focus in on updates on my dream matchup between Shakur Stevenson versus Albert Bale. Shakur was in the news, breaking news, with Miguel Burchak and Oscar Valdez December 12th fight being canceled because Miguel Burchak tested positive for COVID-19. Shakur steps up to challenge Oscar Valdez. Oscar passes on that. He did the right thing because Miguel Burchak is the WBC longtime reigning champ. So it's more of an accolade to beat him and become a. I think he'll be a. This will be his first title or second title. I don't know for sure, but I think Oscar did. As far as style matchup, Burchak is a better style-wise matchup for Valdez because he can have it like a Mexican brawl. He can catch Burchak between some of those wide looping shots, and hopefully he just hoping that Burchak gets old overnight because Shakur is more of a stick and move type of fighter. So that would be kind of a difficult matchup for Oscar Valdez. But it's very interesting and intriguing to see that Shakur Stevenson won that date, and as of yet, they haven't named an opponent. And this comes into play as my dream matchup. Who can be Shakur Stevenson's opponent for December 12th? Even though fighters be want to fight for world titles and different things of that nature, they want to, come back to their city, say they're a world champ. But sometimes when you fight a fighter who's supposed to be the best fighter, that's the championship fight. And sometimes you have to take an opportunity or to present itself, you have to take advantage of it. And December 12th, if you've been in the gym, this would be a perfect matchup for my dream matchup for supremacy at 130 between Shakur Stevenson versus Albert the Prince Bale. Because this is a good matchup for Albert, in my opinion, with Albert quickness, his boxing IQ, and his underrated punching power. We maybe can get Shakur to bait on him. Plus, Albert is ranked number 15th in the WBO, I think, and 14th in the WBC, or it's vice versa. So this is a very intriguing matchup. And plus, this is for all the marbles right here. If this fight comes to fruition, this is just my dream matchup. I'm not saying it is, but this will be perfect because this is for all the marbles. Who win between these guys, in my opinion, at 130 is the best because both of their boxing IQs, both of their amateur background, it's a very high match stake fight. So if I was Albert Bale and his manager team, sometimes you don't have to fight for a belt. Sometimes you can fight who people view as the best in that division or who's the champ in that division. And right now, since Shakur moved up, he has the biggest name and he has top ranked boxing behind him. So with that, they're going to try to maneuver him to positions. So with him not having an opponent, this would be an excellent step up match because, in boxing, anything can happen. And I believe in Albert Bale's boxing IQ, his dedication to the sport. This is a golden opportunity for December 12th. I've been seeing Albert Bale off of, in the videos doing his running. So it's very important that this fight could take place because I don't believe Andre Ward or Jay Prince and them would take a tricky opponent like Albert Bale because, like I said, ever since Albert been on ESPN, if you listen to the commentators, all of them praising and different things like that. With his style would be a tricky matchup for Shakur. So I don't believe Shakur would take this matchup or his management team. But if I was Albert Bale, I definitely would be pushing forward to it. I would call Bob Arum and them tell him make the fight because this is what champions are made of. And this would be your moment to walk through the door and take over as supremacy is at 130 pounds. I had to come with this update. This is just my dream matchup. This is the one and only boxing guru, a.k.a. Wilder Hater for Under the Microscope. Until we get further more information on who Shakur picked as his opponent for December 12th, I will be looking and waiting for the decision. But I think this is an excellent matchup, and this is like a championship fight if it did take place. Sometimes this is how fights happen. Sometimes this is how, the boxing gods ordain fights to take place. So you always, as a fighter, you always have to be ready and willing, because you never know when your moment is called. Because like I said, they want to sneak attack you. They want to catch you when you least expect it. With all this different changing of who was going to fight on December 12th, they had Verdejo was going to fight, and now Shakur posted a headline and different things like that. So this definitely will be a good matchup. So I'm waiting to see what happens in the weeks to come or the days to come to announce who Shakur Stevenson is fighting. This is the one and only boxing guru for Under the Microscope.